Hi, and welcome to Origin of Concepts. In this episode, we'll have a look at the Danish artifact from the Bronze Age, named Solvognen, or the Sun Chariot. So let's see what we can find. The Sun Chariot from Trundholm in Denmark is one of the most famous and significant archaeological finds from the Danish Bronze Age. It's a unique bronze figurine depicting a horse pulling a golden disc on a chariot. It's up here. It is commonly believed that the golden disc is the sun, but if we look at similar chariots from the other ancient cultures around the world, we better take a look at the Milky Way center. So let's take a look at the Milky Way center here. Because the disk on the chariot is not the physical sun. Sun is an allegory of the golden disk or the golden light in the Milky Way center. Here. This is the golden disc. You know, I'm a little against the image some experts are trying to raise in the minds, of our ancestors worshipping the sun, because 5,000 or 7,000 years ago, the mind was exactly the same inside the head of the people as it is now. There's the only difference from then to now is our technological age, but the mind hasn't changed, and I think it's stupid to believe that we got, people running around and worshipping the sun. Oh, look, we got a sunrise today. Yoo-hoo! And oh no, the sunset. Maybe it won't come back tomorrow. That's totally stupid. They were highly divine-minded people from the very beginning. So that's my belief. So I think sun worship is like, to downgrade our ancestors, just because they wasn't that technologically, experienced as we are today. It doesn't mind that they were stupid. Okay, I just have a thing about that sun worship, because it's of course the golden disk in the Milky Way center, the divine light or the spirit or the afterlife or the creation light or whatever, the divine light. And the chariot is pulled by a horse. And my belief about this horse pulling the golden disc here is that the horse is pulling the golden light from the Milky Way center in its annual circle, because that's what almost every single myth in the world is telling about, this divine light, disappearing behind the sun in the autumn and coming back at Christmas Eve. So, and that's what the golden disk in the Milky Way center does. It starts the new year, so to speak. Okay, the horse, the head of the horse can be found here. This is the ears, and here we got the head of the horse. And then, of course, the wheels and stuff like that is just to display that it's, running over the sky from east to west, like the sun. And so the horse is, of course, an allegory of the striped shadow. And this is always the chariots or the animals or whatever pulling the chariot in other myths too. Even Santa Claus, this is his reindeers, pulling his cane with all the presents in his big bag on his sledge or his chariot. Okay, but this is not about Christmas, so let's move on and see what I got here in my notes. Because the backside of the disc is just plain bronze. The common belief is that it represents the nighttime when the sun is, behind the horizon. But, that's just bad thinking, if you ask me. The reason why it's only gold on one side and, dark or bronze on the other side is just to indicate the direction of the chariot. Because the disk in the Milky Way center, follows the sun. It comes up in the east and goes down in west. And so, of course, it must be on the right side of the disk and not the left side, because that's the backside of the disk in the Milky Way center. You never see it, so it's not important. Okay, but that's my perspective, and as always, you decide. And yeah, and I think that's all you need to know about the Sun Chariot, or Solvognen, which is the name in Danish. And I think that the term Sun Chariot should rather be named to the Chariot of the Golden Light, because then it will, make sense. Okay, folks, any questions, feel free to comment below. I hope some of the guys working with this Sun Chariot will ask some questions when they see this video someday. Okay, thank you for watching, and until next video, take care. Bye.